Staying in the States, the former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley is to launch her candidacy for the 2024 Republican presidential nomination on February the 15th. It means she'll square off against her one-time boss, former president, and we were just speaking about him, Donald Trump. The daughter of two Indian immigrants who ran a successful clothing store in a rural part of the state, Haley has gained a reputation in the Republican Party for her ability to address issues of gender and race in a more credible fashion than many of her peers. She's also pitched herself as a stalwart defender of American interests abroad, having served, you may remember, as US Ambassador to the United Nations under Trump from 2017 to 2018. Let's bring in William C. Galston for more analysis on this one. William, thanks for being with us as ever. Always a pleasure to get your point of view here on France 24. What's your sense of what Nikki Haley's candidacy might mean?
Well, she is bright, attractive, accomplished, and a fresh voice in national Republican politics. She is very good at the art of disagreeing without being disagreeable. I think she will run a mostly affirmative campaign presenting her credentials, rather than a negative campaign against her, other competitors for the Republican nomination. And I think she's handled the situation very well so far.
It sounds to me, and I'm not asking you to nail your colours to the mast, sir, because that would be unfair, but it sounds to me like you think she's got a chance.
I have been through 6 presidential campaigns and many more primary campaigns, and experience has taught me that positions of candidates in the polls more than a year before the first vote is cast don't really mean very much. Right now it looks like a 2-person race between Donald Trump, the former president, and Florida Governor DeSantis. But that can change because as individuals who are less well-known get to present themselves to the voters in the months before the primary campaigns, they sometimes catch fire, even though they barely register in the polls a year in advance. You never know. I think she has the qualifications to mount a credible run. Whether there is a place for her in this rapidly evolving Republican Party remains to be seen, but I wouldn't rule it out.
William C. Galston of the Brookings Institution, thank you very much indeed for that insight into the how and why Nikki Haley is in the running to be the Republican nomination for the next presidential election. Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Galston. Pleasure to have you here on France 24.